Hello, I'm going to show you a trick with a couple of straws. I've got some straws here. They're the straws with bendy ends, like corrugations at the end. I'm going to bend one through 90 degrees like that, and then the other end I'm also going to bend through 90 degrees, but so it points in a different direction. Can you see that? If you look down the end, they're pointing at different directions like that. Okay, I'm going to put the straws in my mouth and blow. And it twirls round and round and round. The reason it happens, if you look at one of the ends, you can see that the air goes through 90 degrees. And when it does that, it applies a force to the straw, and it's that force that makes the straw spin round. Now, if I suck instead of blow, you'd have thought the straws would go around in the other direction, and I'll show you that. So I'm going to breathe it. And they don't go round at all, and that's a real mystery. But I won't explain why that is, because I'd like to show you something else, and we're running out of time. This reminds me of an accident that happened about 40 years ago at a chemical works in Lincolnshire. This is a little model of the chemical works made out of chopping boards and mugs. This chemical work, they used these storage vessels to hold liquids which were pumped from one into the other. But what happened, one of the storage vessels, this one here for example, developed a crack, so they had to take it out of service. Now when the storage vessels here, the vessels were connected by pipes, and you can see the pipes just run straight through between the storage vessels. But when they took this one out of service to repair it, they still wanted to use these two storage vessels, so they had to connect them up, and how they did was to make an S shape with a pipe to join the two together. And the S shape was just like the straw that I had twirling round. When they started connecting up and operating the plant again, this pipe wanted to spin round like this, and that's exactly what happened. It wasn't connected very, very sturdily at this end and this end, so it blew off, and then all the gas inside the plant escaped, and there was an enormous explosion which was heard about 30 miles away. So I hope you found that interesting, and thanks very much for listening.